that's not really what it sounds like. This tiger, it turns out, has a message to give. Fox Connecticut's Mike Magnoli reports.
I'm a graffiti artist, and I am trying to, show society that it can be done in a positive way.
Mural artist Brian Christensen painted a fierce-looking predator on the side of the Wallingford Community Television building. The words spoken here through station microphones can be wild, powerful, and free like a tiger in the jungle.
I really think that Ryan rocked the metaphor quite well. People have been stopping by and seeing the mural. We just hope they'll take the extra 3 steps, knock on our door and come inside and see what it really means to them. It really means a place for their passions to be shared.
Susan Heisinger is the executive director of WPAA. She wanted to beautify the studio exterior because the area nearby had suffered unsightly winter storm damage and blight, and she was looking for a statement piece to let the community know the airwaves here are friendly for anyone with a message.
Power in images and voice and words. Wild is discovery and innovation, and free is what we are as a resource to the community.
Come October, when the town has its Celebrate Wallingford Festival, there'll be a tiger naming contest.
I just felt the tiger just worked. I tried other animals and other subject matter, and I just felt that was just something that was just going to draw people in.
Ryan took 2.5 days to paint. He needed to be on a boom lift for some of the tiger. The mural was finished this week, and now it's an enduring symbol for the whole community. In Wallingford, Mike Magnoli.
And you're here at WPAA-TV, but you're not going to be in Connecticut much this summer at all because you are becoming a hot commodity. Tell us about it.
No, I have the tour coming up pretty soon. I'll be leaving in June, and pretty much from there on out, I'll be on the road, and just doing the big fairs and festivals across the United States and into Canada.
Is this the first time you've actually done a country tour across the U.S.?
Yeah, this is like the first, getting my feet wet, getting out there kind of thing. I started doing a lot of local festivals and stuff over the last couple of years, doing the live event murals, and now, yeah, I'm hitting the road and just getting my stuff out there to everybody. A lot of these big state fairs and festivals and whatnot that are having me, they are putting me up with accommodations. So they're trying to make it as easy as possible for me to get out to their location and to do my art. Just go from one to the next.
Okay. Do you know what you're doing at every location so far? In terms of the actual art? Have you planned out the pieces? Or
yeah, I know the style that I'm going to be working with because I'm going to be working with a specific style, somewhat similar to what I'm doing here at the for the WPAA-TV building. But I don't know the specific content for every single one just yet. I'm still in the works getting everything designed, and it's a lot of work. advance. People don't really get that. They think, well, you know, he came out and he did this awesome mural for us, but no, it's a lot of prep work prior to that. I work alone for pretty much everything that I do. You know, if I need assistance on large scale projects, you know, I know guys that are more than happy to help me out, and I have a close crew of guys that I work with when I'm doing graffiti art. So, you know, those are my brothers, and I'll get them out there if necessary to help me out. But for the most part, I just do everything myself. You know.
What hooked you on this natural elements, frogs and tigers and birds and apples and...
It's a good question. Realistically, you know, who doesn't love wildlife and animals? You know, it's just kids, parents, you know, adults. I mean, just in general, just everybody loves, you know, seeing that kind of stuff, and it's awesome to do that in a photorealistic manner, especially on such a large scale. And I think you don't see that often, and that's why I want to push the limits and go as big as possible with these, you know, with the subject matter that I'm working with.
How about how you prepared yourself in life to become this, you know, a graffiti artist, but actually a true fine arts artist? Did you go to school for fine arts?
I didn't prepare myself in a sense. It just came to me. I've just been doing art all my life. I didn't go to art school for it. I actually got a degree in horticulture, believe it or not. But just pursued this passion, you know, when I realized, wow, you know, I could really make a living doing this, you know, and I could make a career out of this, and it just kind of came out of nowhere. I never really planned it, but I've always been doing art, you know, all my life, and you know, it's always come naturally to me.
Wow, great way to start the project here with this interview, Ryan. How does it feel to be doing something in your hometown?
This is like one of the very first, and all of anybody that knows me, my fans, my family, friends, how come you have nothing in Wallingford? You know, you've lived here all your life, you know, we're always looking for things of yours. We don't see anything in our own town, and it's I don't have an answer for you. You know, I'm very excited to be doing something right here on my home turf, be able to drive right by it, you know, in the future, and be able to see it and, you know, enjoy it, and I'm excited.
Well, we at WPA are excited as well that we have the opportunity to have something local, media artists that will bring people to the building and share what we do and share what you do at the same time.
And I wanted to do something that was just going to be so vibrant and just so, you know, just captivating. And that's, you know, that's kind of where I came with the idea of the tiger. And yeah, and it's siding. And you would think, like, you're just going to paint on siding, on, you know, like regular residential, you know, siding. The beauty of spray paint is you can pretty much paint on anything. And, you know, I mean, you kind of have to have an understanding of how to work with these obstacles and whatnot, and get the hang of things over time. But that's what practice is for. And yeah, I said pretty much, you know, bring it. You know, I'm excited to do it, and, you know, obstacle or not.
This was an obstacle for the WPAA board because we never expected to see this side of the building. So to transform it into something like totally awesome. That's why we came up with the slogan, powerful, wild, and free. Do you think that your picture is hitting it with powerful, wild, and free?
Of course. And I'm glad that we were able to kind of pull, you know, symbolism out of the you know, the actual content that I'm going to be working with. And I think that's awesome.
What are your thoughts on the tiger?
When I first looked at it, it looked pretty realistic.
They're animals, and then live in Africa or something.
As I was told, it meant like power, wild and free.
The tiger is beautiful. It's a symbol of patience and perseverance. Tiger is an animal that takes its time with doing what it needs to do, and I think it's a good symbol of how people should behave in society today. And you know, patience is a valuable thing that many people you know, aren't aware of and should kind of be more self-conscious of and pay attention to. Yeah, it's good to be patient, isn't it, Rick?
It certainly is.
The tiger is.
No, but honestly, when I look at the tiger, first thing that comes to mind is kind of something that blends in. You
know, it's on the camouflage, and it's kind of like the WPAA, or WPAA rather. But we're trying to basically silently do things for the community and things that you don't really hear about until you venture out and take a look. And after taking a look at it inside, they do have a lot of stuff going on. Going to have a lot more equipment, and they're trying to get things to go back around within the community, which is pretty impressive. So,
WPAA, yeah, they're doing good stuff here in Wallingford. So hashtag WPAA-TV. Hashtag on Instagram. All right.
What's this?
We live in Wallingford, and this mural was really good and awesome. It looks like it was really hard to do this.
It looks like it took a while.
It's a beautiful mural. I think the artist is very talented.
No, I know the artist that did it. I know went to school with his father, so I've seen some of his work. He does great work.
I think the tiger is amazing. The eyes look real.
It's magnificent.
Yep, it is.
Absolutely beautiful.
I was inspired to do it.
Yeah, he's an artist.
How it shows that it's walking in grass and the face is like really up close and that you can really see it. And I like how it's just like how it looks so real.
I love the tiger. I like it, what it is. I like the artwork. I like that it's bringing people over to WPAA.
I think that anytime we do public art, it enriches our community. So this is a wonderful addition to our community.
What do you think the meaning of the tiger is?
Endangered, maybe?
I was told that it was because it's powerful, wild, and free.
I think the world is a wild place, wild yet free. I like that. I know that the artist has done artwork other places, and I would bet that his life is a little of both as well. I'd like to see us try to bring him back to town and do more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a great station, the channel, and I do watch it on occasion, and keep up the good work.
I do too. It is. It's great.